Hello everybody, back with a handful of Arizona desert agate nodules from just outside of Phoenix. Looks like I got about a dozen of them, so let's go through these real quick and see what we got. This little nodule, it's got a weird texture to it. Alright, got a little banded face. It's definitely a banded agate. Alright, got this one with another banded face showing. Alright, I can see some tubes or some bullseyes in this one. That should be a good one. Got kind of a long, skinny one. It's got a window on both ends showing some banding. Get the smooth one with some of the layers starting to peel away. Don't see any quartz yet. That's a good sign. Hopefully it stays that way. I got this little round one. I'm gonna guess this is gonna be quartz, but you never know. Not sure about this one. Looks like banded agate on that end, possibly. Or some kind of agate. I don't know. Looks like some bands showing here, maybe. But this other section back here might be a moss or something else. I can't tell. Got too much of the host rock on it still. Alright. This is a big nodule. It's got some banded agate showing here. Not sure what that is. Maybe some jasper. This end here, it's got some banded agate and a quartz center. So most likely this is gonna have a quartz center, but you never know. This could just be on the end. Alright, got another one with a weird skin. It's got some little nodules going there. Could be quartz, could be tubes, could be both. Looks like it's going to be surrounded by banded agate. Alright. Here's an interesting one. I got some really cool banded agate showing here. It's weathered really bad. Hopefully it's not fractured too bad on the inside and this color continues. Could be a good one. I got this little round one. Not much showing. Could be interesting. It's got some weird little things going on here on the surface. And last up, I got another broken smooth nodule with a banded face showing it. Looks like it might have a little bit of a quartz center. That could be a really pretty one. Alright, let me get these off the saw. Let's get them cut and we'll see what's inside. I'll be back. Alright everybody, back from the saw. Let's walk through these agates and see what we ended up with. So this first guy, boom, he's almost all quartz. Had some fractures up here that got some stuff in the quartz. So, yard rock. Next up, what do we have here? Okay, so looked like we had some agate sticking out here, but not sure about the rest of this stuff. It looks like that agate was just right here on the surface. See a little bit of it peeking out here. The rest of this is pretty pitted moss. As you can see, solid on the bottom but pitted on the top. well, probably yard rock. Okay. Next up, we have the one that looked like it had some tubes or something going on here. Let's see how it came out. All right. It's got some crazy looking agate through here. I don't know if there's any tubes in this. It looks almost brecciated, like it was broken up and reformed. Got some cool patterns. All right, maybe a tumblestone. Next up, we had that big nodule with the dark skin that had kind of a little bit of banded agate and mostly quartz showing. So let's see what it looks like cut through the middle here. Boom. All right, well, still has a little bit of quartz showing. It's got some calcite crystals embedded in it. It's a banded agate around that. Some healed fractures. Some brownish, reddish something going on there. Plumes maybe. That's pretty cool looking though. It might look good face polished. All right. Next up, got that little nodule that had the little things growing on the surface. Kind of miscut this one. Let's see what we ended up with. All right, well, it's got a fracture right through the middle of it, but other than that, it would have been a really nice banded agate. It's still decent looking for a banded agate. Good color, good banding. I don't know. Maybe a face polish, maybe a tumble. All right, next up we had that one that looked like it might have some tubes in it. So, again, I kind of miscut this one, really went on this edge. Let's see what we ended up with. All right, it's got some moss. It's pitted, and it's got a couple tubes in it. That's nice looking. Maybe a face polish, maybe a tumble. Probably a tumble. All right, next up we had that long, skinny nodule that had the windows on either end, showing banding. Now I cut this one like this on purpose, so if it's any good, I can get some slabs off of it. Let's see what this looks like. All right, kind of popped off here, but the banding in this is really nice. Full banded pattern. It's got little snowflakes or orbs growing in the banding. Nice. This might be worth taking a few slabs off of. Do some ring stones. Oh, you get the parallax or shadow banding going on in there. Very cool. Yeah, definitely gonna have to do some slabs off of that. All right. Next up. So this guy had a really cool face. Tried to cut just parallel to that face. Fortunately, it kind of popped off here, but due to a fracture. Let's see what it ended up looking like. Oh, nice banding. Again, it's got some parallax or shadow banding going on in there. It's a shame this popped off here, but didn't go into the pattern. Maybe a face polish on that. This other side might be able to get a slab off of that for a cabochon. That's very nice. That make a nice stone, polished up. Very cool. All right. Next, had another nodule that had a window showing possibly good banded agate. Nice color. Let's see how it came out. All right, well, had some fractures in it and ended up having some quartz in it as well. But the banding is really nice. The color is really nice. It's got some interesting stuff going on here on the bottom. Kind of a moss. All right, again, probably a face polish or a tumble. That looks pretty cool looking. All right. Next up, we had that one that looked like it was kind of peeling a little. So let's see how it came out. Unfortunately, these fractures, stone started to pop off on the edges. Oh, it's a shame. It does have a lot of fractures in it, but the color is gorgeous. The banding is awesome. A little bit of quartz. I don't know, that might still be worth doing a face polish or a tumble on. That's nice. All right, 2 left. Okay, I got another nodule that had a face showing. So cut a parallel to that broken face. Let's see what we ended up with. All right, very cool. Nice banded agate pattern. Got some plume or moss on the bottom. All right, that might look really cool. Face polished. Fracture through here, popped off. Nice. All right. Last up, we had this big crazy nodule. It had some really cool looking surface formations and some banding showing with possible good color. Let's see what we ended up with. Whoa, that is not what I was expecting. Wow, I was expecting this pattern here. Huh. That is really cool. Some nice color in there. Nice features in the painting. A little bit of purple down here. A little geode pocket on the end with some Jersey quartz in it. Kind of that cotton candy stuff floating in there. I bet if I cut it closer to this edge, I'd get a completely different pattern. Wow. All right. That is super cool. That's definitely gonna face polish that one. All right, well, that's it for this bunch of rocks. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next one. Have a good day.